All right, so I'm doing a little upgrade. Kind of a surprise for Mel. She doesn't know that I'm doing this. Um, so that's cool. I'm gonna unbox it and see what we've got in here. Power supply, but I don't know if we're actually going to be using that or not. That's a 12 volt power supply. Excuse me. And the cord for that power supply. Let's see. This is, I believe, a module. Control module. That is the control module. And a remote. What could it be? So this idea I got this idea when we were on our last trip out west. Just a couple of times we ran into a situation where I was like, man, it sure would be nice to have this. And so, but then I decided that I would kind of do it and try to surprise her. So here we go. Ah, yes. Here are the brackets, I believe. Should have my knife over here, but I don't. And these are the brackets. These are the mounting brackets. Yep, there they are. Let's see, do they have, okay, they got, and those are pretty good, pretty thick steel, so I think I'm actually going to have to drill through the side of these, possibly. Anyway, those and a linear actuator. So, should be able to figure out what we're doing. I'm going to open the other one. It should be exactly like that. You know, it's not by any means a necessity. But, you know, I think like some upgrades you do, or a lot of upgrades that you do, you really need to, some of them are about comfort, you know. I like to, and convenience. So, you know. So anyway, what this is going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm mount these in place of the gas struts that are underneath the bed. So we can just push a button on the remote and this bed will raise up to get access to storage, because we have a king size residential mattress on there and that's really heavy. So like if she wants to get anything out of there, she's got to lift it up and then either hold it up with her head or her shoulder, or either if I'm around, I have to, you know, come and hold it up to get whatever we want to get out from underneath the bed. So I thought this would be a pretty good deal. Hopefully, let's see. All right, so I hope this thing doesn't like take off. All right, so this one's plugged in. It's a short, and these really should almost go directly into, so up. Those work, so that's cool. So that's what we're doing, and it should be good. So, all right, hang around. Let's get it done. All right, so I'm going to cover this real quick. I'm not gonna. It's not going to be a complete how-to video, but just how I'm going to plan on doing this. So this is the area that I've got underneath the bed. So what I'll do is I'm going to mount one on each side, just kind of like this. Either I'm not sure if I'm going to mount it like that or like that. I probably have more pushing power that way, but we'll see. And then route the wires out the back there. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. Or actually, it's going to be easier to show you when I get it done. But the problem is that our bed is on a slide, so it has to move in and out, and there's nowhere really to get 12 volt power. So I'm going to run a wire out, and I have a piece of plastic that's going to loop around to this other side over here, and it will travel back and forth with the slide. It'll be easier to understand once you see it. Then on the other side of this wall right here, over here, is the 12 volt battery. So that's going to be pretty easy. All right, so what I'm going to do is put this stuff together, and when I get them mounted, then I'll be back. So hang tight. It's my assistant. And her squeaky ball. Come here, let me see it. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I got it. Ready? Go. All right, so it's the next day. I didn't actually film much of the actual install, or really any of it, because I knew it was going to be a bunch of trial and error. And then I did have to mess with the placement of the actuators several times, and actually ended up moving them this morning and redoing that part of it to get it to where it's at now, which is good, where I want it to be. So that was a lot of the day yesterday was pretty much spent with that. So but anyway, we'll take the remote here without further ado and cook it up. Up it goes. It doesn't really take that long. It's only 20-30 seconds maybe. Everything comes up, and then so you can see the placement of where I have the actuators at here. Initially I had them anchored at the bottom of the front and angled back towards the head of the bed, which did not work out so well as far as the initial, when they would start to open. It just wasn't at a correct angle. So redid that this morning, and everything seems to be great. The only thing that I haven't done, I have not done the DC wiring yet, so it is plugged in over there in the wall with the DC adapter, which is fine as long as you're plugged into a shoreline or have a generator or inverted power to that outlet. But I will get that wired into the battery. So then you click the button the other way. Down it goes. Each one of those is rated at 225 pounds as far as their limit to push. And down it goes. Alright, so that's going to do it for that. Hope to get a lot of use out of that. Sure, it's going to make it easier to get stuff out from under the bed at the storage there. So anyway, we're going to leave it right here. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to us so we can grow our channel. Like the videos, leave us a comment as well. Check us out at www.homeonthehitch.com. We got more stuff coming. All right. See you next time.